Hello, welcome to JV Trending News. My name is Johnson Salami. How is your Friday? TGIF, and today will be the last day, working day for this week. And as you can see, today's the 9th day, September, January 2026. The other time, we get to know that we can get used to 2026 sometimes. The mentality of spending longer time in 2025 will make us always make that kind of mistake again and again and again. But you know what? We just need to ensure that we adapt to the new year. So I'll be going straight to the newspapers review shortly because of time. The first one is about Dangote drags ex-NMDPRA boss to EFCC over corruption claims. Is Farouk, and I can see there the matter a lot of issues have been going on forth and on and off, and then the matter is not yet died yet, or is not yet quenched like fire. So let's look at what's happening now. Dragging this matter to EFCC now means that Olukoyede should ensure that justice is done, or this persecution or prosecution or charging, and ensure that it pays. They should investigate about $5 million school fees that he squander on his children's school fees, and that is just matter that it needs to be confirmed, and also the public should know about this. And Dangote is lying now, trying to create propaganda, but Dangote has shown that he's sure of what is alleged, and that he should investigate. And again, EFCC is saying that they will investigate, but the matter is that we know how EFCC has been doing. The case of Yaya Bello is one of them, one of the references about how reliable is EFCC currently, because there's no sign that truly EFCC is going to be fighting. And again, if the government is supporting Farouk, definitely there's nothing that will come out of it, because everything will just be swept under the carpet. Then with the Nigerians, we not know. But most of the time they try to make it linger so that Nigerians can forget, because we have issues with memory, remembering issues like this, because any little thing now we forget, because troubles has too much for us. Before you know it, there will be no light. Before you know it, there's no food. Price of fuel is still high. A lot of challenges that a lot of us are going through. So it makes us forget issues that are really that matter to us. So I'll be looking at the second one now. Then we're looking at the second one. This is Trump wants of more U.S. strikes in Nigeria over killings. Now, the matter is that the Sokoto airstrike, seems to be like a warning. But the idea is that if the killing or the buying of Christians in another part of the country or in Nigeria, if it persists, then definitely Trump made it clear that there will be more strikes. So that means that the issue of the Boko Haram, the terrorists, ISWAP, and the rest, without meaning that they are using, or those who are into it that are really persecuting and also buying the Christians, Trump is saying that there will be more, because more will be coming. And that is to show that, although there was issue related that why on Christmas Day that the airstrike took place, that it shouldn't be like that. A lot of matters are rising, but Trump promises that he will keep on to really throw this airstrike, and it doesn't cost them much. It's a way that we cannot afford to use with this kind of strike to attack terrorism in the country. Especially the mismanagement of Tinubu's government, the resources that we are taking loan and so on. But let's move on to the next one because of time. Rivers in turmoil, IPC leaders intervene as Fubara faces fresh impeachment threat. Now, looking at the matter right now, you can see that Fubara now is now bona fide APC governor and member, meaning that is carrying the load on him. But something is coming up rightly, because that matter that comes up now, and that issue needs to be solved, because the matter makes the video to not show clearly. That is one of the things about network matter. So let's look at it now. He is now a APC member, and then the lawmakers in Rivers State are majority. So if the APC lawmakers in the states, you know, I'm talking about the House of Reps in the states, APC, why are they only planning to impeach, but the elders in APC they're saying no, it cannot be impeached because he's the leader, and again they will drag the matter to the end to make sure that Fubara, it's not impeached, because if Fubara is impeached, that will be very, very serious. The matter will get serious more and more, and it shows that there will be tragedy in the River State. And today there's already tragedy, but it's just how they will manage it, because it's already shameful to know that the PDP, member is currently holding that FCC ministry. I mean, Wike, and Wike selling people, trying to betray people up and down just to ensure that he's in power. It won't work. So this the last one is police arrest 49-year-old man for defiling minor in Oyo. Now, the matter happened in 2022, and currently, according to the news, the girl is 13 years old. And I know if you hear this now, you wonder, did it happen 3 years ago or 4 years ago when the girl was 9 years old? Meaning that it happened maybe when she was 9 years old, because the report did not give us details that when at that time when it happened, because the man was still staying with the mother of the girl, and this is a very, very very sad one. And according to the criminal state ID, calling them the investigation department, they'll go through it and they will see how although the man is already remanded in prison, in cell, and they will investigate, and everything will be, and the police already promised the people that is agitating for justice. But unfortunately, I don't know how you're going to see it now, depending on the angle you are looking at the matter. Now, the matter is that why taking so long? Because this long time will have made evidence to not be, the evidence is not going to be there much, except that it's going to be based on the words of the girls and also the man. And then except there will be more evidences that will be released to the police to really take this matter to the court, and also perhaps to jail the man for defiling this minor. But it is a very sad one, and these are kind of issues that has been happening and nowadays, even in Nigeria. This is not how it's supposed to be. I don't know why we'll be doing that. Well, that means the man was 46 years old or 45 years old when he had the kind of knowledge of this girl. But I can't say it's only what the report gave us that we also talk about, analyze. But if you look at it very well, the matter seems to take a long time. But at the end of the day, I hope it's not one of the lies from the little girls or the women that will tell their children, their girls to lie. No, these are the issues that recently we saw the video of a man who was accused of raping, and at the end of the day, the man spent many years in the prison, and then the man was released while found in no case to answer. But that's how I'm going to go today. To of time, I will be seeing you by God's grace next week for another edition of JB Trending News. I hope you have a bit of a time, and then happy weekend and stay safe.